Is it gonna be Harry Envoy? Wait, am I fighting the train? What the? Come on, quick, just suplex it! Iron Meat is an old-school run-and-gun side-scrolling shooter. You know, the type of game where you run to the right, you gun down your enemies with a hail of bullets. Kind of like that series Grandpa Dovaz used to play on his Nintendo Entertainment System. It probably wasn't very popular. Okay, let's be real. Does anyone actually remember the story for Contra? When I was a kid, I just hit start and shot bad guys. In Iron Meat, though, the opening cutscene quickly sets up whatever this thing is. Actually, you know what? Let's call him Jim. Jim infects people and objects with his meat. Jim doesn't really seem to like you, or anyone. So you know what? I don't like you either, Jim. Time to die. So now it's time to run and gun. The gameplay focuses on this primarily. Run to the right, and shoot your gun to kill enemies, while making sure to dodge their bullets, missiles, and occasional explosive barrel with legs. To kill your meaty foes, you'll need to learn some extremely advanced tech. Did you see it? No? Here, let me do it again, but in action. You can hold a button to stop running and aim your attacks. It literally changes everything and makes some enemies way easier to attack. Next, we're gonna need some more firepower. There's a wide array of weapons and power-ups to use to blast your enemies. Each one is labeled with a specific letter. If you find a duplicate, it will upgrade the weapon for more damage and effects. You have 2 slots allowing you to mix and match those weapons, and if you die, that weapon that is currently equipped will be gone. These weapons appear in predetermined crates and events where allies can give them to you. Kinda like this guy.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this!
What a hero. When all of these power-ups are not enough, bring a friend for some classic couch co-op. If you don't have a couch, you can use Steam's Play Together function to simulate and play from anywhere. To differentiate between you and your friend, Iron Meat allows for some hilarious character customization. My favorite was being a shark soldier. Kyle decided to be a dinosaur schoolgirl. I adore pixel graphics, and this game does the Super Nintendo era justice. The backgrounds are full of life with multiple layers moving at different speeds. The foregrounds are hyper detailed to point out hazards and ledges, and attacks from both the enemies and the player have very clear projectiles and sound effects that keep you aware of the danger. And the enemy deaths, they're just, they're so visceral and satisfying. And if you really want to feel old school, there's also a video setting to make it look like an old CRT TV. The music likely won't be winning any awards for Best Game Soundtrack of the Year, but it's doing exactly what you want it to. It's pumping up the action, and even though it's being repeated throughout the entire level over and over, it never gets annoying. And similar to the graphics, if you want an old school feel, you can also turn on retro mode for the audio. I've seen other games do the CRT TV setting, but it's rare to find one that does the audio as well. I love difficult games, but so many game developers take a shortcut by adjusting the health and damage up for hard mode and down for easy mode. So when a developer like Retroware goes that extra mile, I have to talk about it. Iron Meat has an amazing difficulty system. Not only do those HP values of the enemies change, but so do things like the enemy spawn amounts, the speed of the enemy's shooting, and the projectile speed of those shots. It truly felt like easy was created for rookies that need to walk and gun, normal is run and gun, whereas hard mode is for genre veterans that want to sprint and bullet hell. The Iron Meat demo was only 2 levels long, but I had so much fun and I replayed those levels on every difficulty. I immediately added it to my wishlist, and I highly recommend that you try it out for yourself. There's more reviews coming for Steam NextFest, so if you enjoyed this one and want to see another, click on the left video, or click on the right side for a full playlist.